You just mentioned what's happening at Lake Tahoe. In addition to the landslide there, or the snowslide there, the avalanche that is producing problems at what used to be Squaw Valley, now it's called Palisades, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In addition to that, with this new storm, there's a huge cleanup underway at Tahoe. It's pretty gross. The first major storm of the year at Lake Tahoe brought more than just snow. It spread hundreds of thousands of pieces of polystyrene into the lake.
Ew.
Albert will show you a picture of these plastic foam particles. They're called styrofoam, generally. The remains of a floating pier, probably on the northeast side of the lake. You can see them there now. This pier broke in the worst possible area, apparently, possibly hitting a cement boat dock at Incline Village's ski beach. And then it continued to wash up against the cement dock and led the plastic foam dock to fall apart, sending up to 200,000 or more small pieces of polystyrene to wash up on Incline Village beaches. These kinds of beads, these styrofoam-like pellets, are brutal. It's the worst possible thing that people can create and use on the lake, said one authority. The emergency cleanup is underway. You see how much, we're showing you pictures of it, how much territory is covered following the first snowstorm of 2024. They had 25 volunteers on the beaches who cleaned up particles the following day. Clean Up the Lake is a group of volunteers that primarily arranges cleanups managed by scuba divers, focusing on larger items that divers can collect by hand. The small size, there it is. That's the thing that broke up. This little mini dock. The size so tiny of these polystyrene particles meant that the team has to come up with quick and creative new solutions, most of which were tested right on the spot. Like they went to the pet store, they looked at kitty litter scoops, they tried wet-dry vacuums. These white polystyrene particles blend in with patches of snow, so it makes the piles difficult to see. Anyway, the industrial vacuum couldn't collect particles trapped in the snow and sand. One volunteer said, I would guess that there were 100,000 to 200,000 or more on that beach.
Yuck.
But there could still be between 5 or 15,000 of those little plastic beads mixed into the snow.
And those can't be biodegradable, right? That's got to be.
No, the styrofoam is like the least
sitting there forever.
Biodegradable thing, right? Anyway, bravo to Clean Up the Lake, but they're going to have a lot of work in the coming months. They work with the League to Save Lake Tahoe and Eco Clean Solutions and these are so many volunteers that work tirelessly up there. And, you know, during the winter, these are pretty unforgiving conditions. It's cold, it's wet. Winds carried the debris about a third of a mile to the west, reaching as far as the Hyatt Regency Lake Tahoe on the far side of Incline Village. But the same winds also deposited the particles 15 or 20 feet up on the shoreline, far enough out of the water that they wouldn't be carried back in. So in some ways, they're lucky that the styrofoam is lightweight enough to float away as it's blown away. Anyway, this is a huge problem at Lake Tahoe. Microplastics. We talked about it yesterday. Microplastics and nanoplastics. It's just brutal. So that's the situation there. Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.